Hi, I'm Monica with Pink Realty and Pink Real Estate. Today I'm going to talk about what is FHA short sale. FHA short sales are whenever you have a house that is FHA loan and you are needing to avoid foreclosure, you can do an FHA short sale. There are some requirements. This program is actually called the Pre-Foreclosure Sale Program. And let me go over the requirements right now. It must be your primary residence, and you must be occupying the property. If you have moved out of the property, there are some exceptions. You can get a variance with HUD, or as long as you haven't moved out for more than 12 months and you are maintaining the property, you should qualify. They do not want anybody walking away from the property. They want to make sure that the house is being maintained. So if you did move out of the property, make sure that you have winterized the pipes, or you're keeping the utilities on, or you are having somebody go check on it to make sure nobody has vandalized it, stolen the copper piping, etc. That is one of their big things, is they do not want anybody to abandon their property. They want to make sure it is being maintained. Another requirement for the program is you have to show an increase in expenses or a decrease in your income. So they're going to make you fill out a financial worksheet. And your financial worksheet is going to have to show your income and your expenses. And there's going to have to be a deficit. If there is no deficit, then they will not qualify you for the pre-foreclosure sale program. The first step is to contact us, and we can help you with getting into your short sale. We will take care of all the paperwork for you. We submit your package to your lender, and then from there they get assigned to an FHA short sale negotiator at your bank. And the next step is they're going to review to make sure that you do meet the program requirements. If you do meet the program requirements, they're going to send out an FHA certified appraiser, and he's going to go to your house, he or she, and appraise your property for the current market value. So not market value when you bought the house, market value right now with whatever condition your house is. They are going to make adjustments for your condition of your home as well. Once that appraisal is done, the bank will get that appraisal within a week or two. And then they're going to issue you the approval to participate in the FHA short sale program. With that approval, you have to have your home listed with a realtor, or there has to be an offer already, and the offer has to meet the FHA guidelines. On that approval to participate, it will state what the appraisal is and what the net proceeds need to be to the bank. So the net proceeds is after all the fees are taken care of, the real estate commissions, your closing costs, and your buyer's closing costs, whatever that net is, they will state what the net needs to be. So within the first 30 days, the net is actually 88% of whatever the appraisal value is. And then it goes down to 86% 30 days after that. 30 days after that, it goes down to 84%. There are a few exceptions. It can go lower than 84%, but there has to be a variance through HUD, which can take 2 weeks. So they will give you 4 months to list your home with a realtor if you do not have an offer immediately. If you do not have an offer within 4 months, you can get a 2-month extension depending on your bank if they are participating in that 2-month extension. Most of the major banks will participate. If you successfully close your house on this FHA short sale, you will get $1,000 if you sell your house within 90 days. It goes down to $750 after 90 days. Now, I always tell my homeowners, don't count on that money, because if there is a judgment against your property, the bank will request that you allocate those funds to your judgment. A judgment is anything, let's say you have unpaid medical bills, unpaid credit card bills, any unpaid bills, and the creditor has filed a judgment against you. That judgment will actually link towards up on the house. So your house cannot sell unless that judgment gets released. And most likely the judgment will want some kind of payment towards releasing the lien. So $1,000 is what you get. Usually they will want that $1,000. If you don't have any judgments, you don't have any unpaid water bills, and you don't have any unpaid homeowners association dues, then most likely you will get that $1,000. But just keep in mind that if you do have those unpaid fees and they're attached to the property, you may not get that $1,000. So I always tell the homeowners, don't count on it, and if you get it, sure I have everything regarding the FHA short sale. If you have a second mortgage on your property, which some FHAs do have a second mortgage, then the first mortgage will allocate some of the funds to the second mortgage for them to release their lien as well. If the buyer of the property is getting a loan, the most that they will pay is 1% towards an FHA loan. So the buyer can get an FHA loan, and short sale bank will pay the buyer 1% closing costs. If it is not a FHA loan, they would have to get a variance with HUD to make sure that they can pay that 1%. But 1% is the most that they would pay in closing costs for your buyer. If you are having a really hard time selling your house and this buyer really wants his closing costs paid, you can always gift your $1,000 to that buyer so that he can buy your house and you can ultimately avoid foreclosure. I know that's not the best solution for you, but if it gets the house sold and you don't have to worry about this foreclosure on your credit, it may be best for you. Let's talk about the deficiency with regards to an FHA short sale. There will not be a deficiency. HUD takes care of that. Because you have an insured loan with FHA, they do not pursue you for that deficiency. So the deficiency is the amount left unpaid on the mortgage. So after you do the short sale, you will not have to worry about paying back any of the losses to your bank. FHA short sales are one of my favorites, and that's because we do know what the bank needs to get. They tell us up front. You do get $1,000 and you get your deficiency waived. So with having an FHA short sale, feel lucky because not every bank will waive a deficiency. And because you do have an FHA loan, you won't have to worry about paying that back. If you have any questions, just give us a call. You can call us at 719-471-PINK.